What's up guys, my name is ESO and welcome back to the next episode of the Fallout 76 main quest walkthrough. In this episode we're going to be joining the Fire Breathers, which is definitely one of the better quests in Fallout 76, and the main idea about this Let's Play series is I basically read through all the terminals, all the lore and all the backstory and listen to the holotapes and try and piece it all together into one video for you guys to actually sit back and enjoy the story of Fallout 76, which is otherwise quite hard to do when you've got loads of people running around shooting guns and even your friends on the microphone. It's just very hard to do on an online game. So that's what this video series is really about. And if we join the Fire Breathers, we also get a unique upgrade to our weapons that allows us to have plus 25% damage to the Scorched, which is very good if you're killing the endgame boss like the Scorched Queen, which I'll be doing a video on at a later date. If you guys have missed the previous episodes, I'll link them in the playlist down below. Sorry it's been such a long gap since the first episode. I've had a terrible cough and I literally couldn't go a sentence without coughing, so it was impossible to record anything. But now we're back, so let's get started. So we're just coming south from the AVR Medical Center, and Charleston Fire Department is located just here on the map. Vault 76, if you guys are wondering, is up here in the north area. So let's head down to the fire department and greet some of the Protectrons here. Now I've already done this quest once before a while back, and as I said, it's one of the best quests, without a doubt. Ah, I see, it's behind the wall. I was like, why is there an objective down there? I can't really tell what that is exactly. Alright, let's hop downstairs and greet the Protectron inside here.
Too cool in the kitchen. Join the Fire Breathers today. Too cool in the kitchen.
Whoa.
Join the Fire Breathers today.
Watch out, bro.
Attention, citizens. You may now resume your normal activities.
Right, so we've started the quest into the fire. Seems the Fire Breathers, a elite responders unit, were based at the Charleston Fire Department. Might be worth checking the place out. Yes, and we are indeed here. So now we've got to go over to the computer terminal and actually join the Fire Breathers. Here is the computer terminal. See director upstairs for test help, knowledge and exam registration. They're so lazy, you have to do a terminal exam. Reminds me of my theory test when I was doing my driving exam. Fire Breathers training program. New application. Select knowledge exam to begin. Okay. Welcome to the Fire Breathers training program. You're here because we believe you have the stones to survive in the ash heap, and more importantly to help us stop those Scorched things from taking it over. This system will walk you through 3 exams designed to prepare you for what's to come, starting with the knowledge exam below. Be sure to review your unit issued materials before starting. Good luck. Initiate knowledge exam. Let's just start it. You can actually go around and find the answers to like the revision notes and answers to all these questions, but we're just going to YOLO and have a go at it. So question 1 out of 7. Passing score is 7 out of 7, so 0 tolerance for messing up here, guys. The tunnel you're traversing has begun filling up with a strange gas, and you're without your breathing apparatus. What do? Light a match to find the source of the leak. Get above the gas and wait until it dissipates. I'm pretty sure gas rises, so that would be a terrible idea. Evacuate as quickly as possible, obviously. It's the right answer, I guess. While traversing a smoke-filled building, your breathing apparatus has failed. Which of the following will serve as the best replacement? A magazine or newspaper, a water-soaked rag is going to be the correct one. Cover your face in plastic wrap. Oh man, this is literally natural selection at its best, isn't it? One of your fellow fire breathers has been burned. The area is painful to the touch, but no blisters are forming. You've applied a cool compress. What's the next thing you should do? Gently bind the burn with clean bandages. Yeah, I guess so. Coat the burn in dirt. Tie a tourniquet above the wound. I don't know what a tourniquet. A tourniquet. I don't know what that is. Clean bandages, of course, will be right. While exploring a collapsed mine, your team leader flashes their safety light quickly 3 times. What does this mean? Halt in place. Retreat immediately. Retreat immediately, advance further into the mine. I don't know. If he's flashing it pretty rapidly at you, it probably means get the fuck out, but retreat immediately? I don't really know. I don't know what the Morse code for it is. I know that this is like usually halt, so I'm going to go for retreat and just hope for the best there. One of your squad mates has caught a case of sludge lung. Which of the following sets of ingredients, while cooked together, can be used as a cure? Dirty water, 2 fire caps, 2 snaptails, and 1 cram. 1 scotch, 1 cigar, and 2 steaks. That just sounds like a great meal, doesn't it? Purified water, 2 ash rows, and black soot flour. I assume that purified water would be the base ingredient and not dirty water, so I'm going to go for the last option. You've stumbled upon a band of Scorched, diseased people brandishing clubs. Which of the following is the only acceptable method of engaging them? Charge in and disable them with police batons. Fall back and engage from a distance with firearms. Sneak up silently and slit their throats. I would have thought falling back would be the proper course of action. Let's go for that. You've captured a Scorched infected man who you recognized as a childhood friend. What do? Convince your friend to join the responders. Come on, mate. You know you want to join. Bring him back to the station for questioning. He's not going to say anything. He's literally brain dead. End his life as mercifully as possible. I think that's going to be right, yeah. Do you wish to submit your answers for processing? Abandon. Proceed answers. Okay, results processed. View results. You got 7 out of 7 questions correct. You passed. I am a smart person. Fallout 76 has validated me and told me that I am. Initiating physical exam. Oh god, here we go. Physical exam site found. Please proceed to the designated examination area. Okay. So now we need to complete the physical exam, which is located... Oh, what's this? Overseer's log. And there's some other details here. Let's actually go ahead and listen to the... There's 2 gas masks. They might come in handy. Let's listen to the Overseer's log here and do so as we carry on, because it gives a little bit of background information. You guys can skip it if you're not interested.
Overseer's log, Charleston Fire Department. Automation used to define life in West Virginia. Now it's the only thing left. These training programs that the responders have set up. How many survivors were running through these? It takes a certain calling to voluntarily run into the middle of a fire, rescue people. Looks like they kept up that spirit, even as the dangers changed. They must have fought the Scorched up close more than anyone. I need to find out what they knew.
Is that it? Okay, right, so kind of obvious. I've not really been listening to too many of the Overseer logs as we've been going through this quest, mainly because I know they don't really provide much more information apart from the personal life of the Overseer. So, I hope you guys don't mind that, but going forward, I'll listen to them all, just because I know a lot of you sometimes appreciate that extra background story there. But yeah, to be honest, that's who the Fire Breathers were. They were there to combat the Scorch. We already know that from reading other notes and terminals in the game. There's some more lore in the Fire headquarters that I'll read to you later, but for now, let's go and do our physical exam. It's over here, Charleston Herald. So let's fast travel over here as we do. There's actually another cool location nearby I want to show you guys, but let's get over there first. Now this character's level 38 now. You may have realised I'll be going over my build later on in the video at the end of this episode.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage that well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells ring.
So, we've got to go into this building here. You can actually see the arrows on the floor. This is part of the training exam. Now, I'm lucky enough that I've already done this once, so I know the route. But it was a little bit glitchy and buggy for me last time. So I want to kind of go through it with you so we can do it right. And I'm thirsty. I'm dying of dehydration. Oh, let me get out of stealth here. Right, item. Purified water. I know I have some somewhere. Yes, here we go. And a Salisbury steak, why not, you know?
No green stuff here.
Get wrecked, Super Mutant. Now, the only reason that this training exam is going to be kind of difficult potentially for you, especially at a low level, is the copious amounts of super mutants that surround this area. I'm invisible because I've got a Charmeleon disguise that basically when you stand still, turns your character invisible. It's like the best thing ever in PvP. It's so overpowered. You can literally get a stealth attack with people standing right next to you just because they can't see you. It's that good. Let me turn my Pip-Boy on here. I got some gunpowder, and they're usually a really good source of 308 ammo, like the hunting rifle shells, but there's some other information just here. The interview part 1 and the interview part 2. This isn't actually to do with the main story though, so we're just going to like skip over that. And I want to focus on the main story here. I just want to have a quick check on the balcony because there's some loot just here, and oh man, there was a mine there, but it didn't seem to actually hurt me that much. Who's shooting me right now? Maybe there's someone upstairs because I literally can't see anyone. There he is. Okay, he's dead. He was above me and still shooting me through the wall. Or at least attempting to. Hello there, sir. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked, son. See, I'm just grabbing this ammo because you can never have too much ammo. A Yao Gao roast and a leather girdle arm mod. Now that mod will be random for you guys, but you know, it's always worth coming up here and grabbing it. And we have a Responder's Corpse with a fire breather outfit here as well. Now this is actually not the way we need to go to complete the quest, but I just wanted to quickly run up here and see if we can grab any good loot. Oh, it's so foggy, but the view would be really good. Basically, the course we're going to be running is out here, but we can't actually see where we're going yet. It is quite a good idea sometimes to clear the area before you run the course, but we're just going to try running it with the enemies and see how we get on. There's a stealth boy just here which can be helpful to... Where are you shooting me from, fam? Get wrecked. Now you dead. And there's another weapon mod, a hooked pipe wrench mod. And another one, oh my god, barbed walking cane mod. The vendor's been trying to sell that to me for literally like every time I visit him. It's really annoying. I'm just like, please, stock something else. I don't want your silly weapon mod. Requires a skill of 0? Well, I have a skill of 0, so I can unlock this. Hell yeah. Metal left arm, yeah, I don't want that. That'll weigh me down. But almost at the top of the tower here. And we've got some explosives. Some more ammo. I love it. Okay, here's a safe with stim pack. Was it worth coming up for? No, not really. To be honest with you, not really. This guy has died. Right, there's some chems in here, some mentats, some bobby pins. And let's quickly go ahead and cook some food up while we're here. Where's that Yao Gao steak? Oh no, it's already cooked. Okay, great. We're good then. Let's head back downstairs quickly. Another weapon mod, Syringe Glow Reflex Sight. There's so many, it's ridiculous. And they said they were going to reduce the spawn rate in the last patch, but it seems like they haven't really reduced it that much. Okay, so we're going back on the rope bridge. Let's hop down this hole, and there's a quest marker actually telling you where to go, so it's not that difficult. But this is the start of the physical examination now, guys. Just check the coast is clear down there, because that's the way we're going to be running in a moment. There's also a cooking station. I recommend if you've got anything that increases your AP, like some kind of soot flower tea or anything like that, You know, now's the time to take it. Okay, here we go. There's also a holotape here, course instructions. Let's listen to this though.
Alright, settle down, recruits. I know it looks hard, but the course ain't no hill for a climber. Just follow the arrows and keep your head on a swivel. Once you get down a piece, you see the Capitol. Give that button a whack and follow the course back on over here.
Is that it?
It's the stupidest thing you ever do,
What was that? You got something to say, you spit it out.
I just don't see why we gotta go running through all that muck.
Now you listen to me before I smack both eyes into one. My husband is somewhere down in that muck. So's your father, and her gran, and their sisters. We spent weeks crawling through that muck, pulling people out. Thousands of people died in the Christmas flood. More still were never found, drowned, or buried alive. We pulled people out of there for a full year, so you showed some respect.
Rated highly.
You got anything else to say?
No, ma'am.
What was that?
No, ma'am.
Good. All right, fire breathers, get out there and run that course like your friends' lives depend on it.
See, some of these holotapes are quite good, they're quite funny, but other ones, like, you literally listen to them and you're like, why did they even record this? It's like, no one cares, sort of thing. I literally wasted 5 minutes listening to it, but that one, like, is quite funny, so I like that. Good effort. Fire breather's physical exam. Let's go. Attention, fire breather applicants. When the exam begins, you're to hit the button in order A to B, then return to the start to finalize your time B to A. And if you haven't registered for your exam yet, head on to the Charleston Fire Department and check in with the captain on duty, which will be me in all likelihood if I'm still breathing. Goal time 3 minutes or less. Initiate physical exam.
Examination will begin in 15 seconds.
Oh, 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exam initiated.
And now you can press the button.
Initial checkpoint.
There we go. And now we can start. And we've got to follow these arrows. Got to go left down here, follow the arrow through here, and then we've got to go right. You can loot this area later. Don't get carried away looting now. We don't have time. Let's drop down here. Excuse me. And we've got to go right through here. And we've got to YOLO! Oh my god, I almost killed myself. Hopefully there's no enemies around here. But this is the part where you're going to encounter a potential galley-wast. I'm going to run straight through the scrap here. There's another arrow directing us to the right. But just across this bridge. And then there's no arrows, no signage here. But you can see the ladder over there. That's where we're going, guys. Another arrow right in front of me. I'm going to turn around and potentially cover myself from the snallygaster. Look, there he is. He's coming for me. That's GTFO, guys. And we've got to press this button here. Very important to press this.
Activated.
And I've leveled
Return
up.
To start.
Hell yeah. Okay. You got to run all the way around this way. I think this bell just here was actually like a bell they were meant to ring when they, you know, did their exam. I'm running around this way because it's actually a bit faster. I'm going to hop over this river here. Or actually I'm going to run through it because I don't know, I just ran through it like that. Thought I was going to hop, just failed. Go for the red arrows again, as you can still see, following these tracks. There is a new cola cherry here, which I've got time to pick up, and I'm thirsty, so got to grab that. And we're almost there, guys. We are 65 meters away. We've got 1 minute 25 to get there. We have all day. I can, like, literally go and loot this building in that time. But there you have it. Really easy, as long as you don't come across any enemies. And I was lucky enough to not come across any. When I did it with my friend, he was literally defending me from 17 ghouls while we tried to finish it. So we've got to come back up the stairs here and activate the button. There we go.
Congratulations, applicant. Please access terminal to initiate final examination briefing.
Okay. Initiate. Okay. Final exam.
Greetings, applicant. This is Melody Larkin, Fire Breather's captain. Congratulations on your progress thus far. Until recently, we'd now be moving you on to our final exam. A nice, easy run through an active mind burn. But these days, we got bigger fish to fry. The Scorched creatures have been pouring through Big Bend Tunnel. Someone has to stop them, and the fire breathers are the only ones with the tools and the know-how to get it done. So, for your final exam, you'll be running a course cooked up by our very own Lieutenant Madigan to get you up to speed on dealing with these Scorched. Head on over to the Belchin Betty shaft when you're ready. Our handler bot, Bernie, will get you oriented. Come back alive and human, and you're in.
Do you reckon this mine is going to be full of previous people who have attempted to get into the mine and actually finish this exam but been turned into a Scorch? Alright, before we go on, let's actually quickly go into this little area here, because there's some more loot we can grab, guys. So I'm just going to have a little scan around it. Bottle cap stash. Another 10 caps. Or 11, depending how finicky you are. And let's head downstairs. Nothing useful in there. Up the ladder here. Duffel bag. Now, duffel bags sometimes at the relay towers are really good to find and search, because you can get some very good loot and weaponry out of them. If we actually come upstairs here, though, I do believe there's actually some better loot up here on the balcony. Here we go. There's actually a note here. Let's have a little read of that. The drop. Careful now. Don't fall. And then they literally have it in their exam to jump off it. There's a stim pack in there, but other than that, it's not really worth my time hacking. There is sometimes power armor spawning in there, though, so, you know, keep your eyes peeled. It's good to come and check. Another note, the doctors. If you're looking for medical assistance, then it's strictly DIY at this point. That's quite funny. Oh, I guess this used to be a doctor's then. Yeah, look, this is the reception desk, and you'd come in here, and look, this is the waiting room. Oh, you see, I like those little details, and you can kind of figure out, oh, so that's what this was. An ammo box and a raider's corpse. There's not enough of those details in the game, in my opinion. I think they need more of them. I'm just looking for some more stim packs quickly, because I don't know if there are any. There wasn't really many in the storage room, was there, to be fair? But there's another one, a note here, the shrink. Dr. Joseph was always busy treating anxiety and depression for office workers and politicians from the capital. It seems like a luxury now, but sometimes nothing is more valuable than a talk with someone who will really listen. The shrink. So he was a psychologist, I guess. Alright, so we've done everything here. Let's now fast travel back to the Charleston... Oh no, to the Belching Betty mine. Yes, 5 caps. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are still enjoying these walkthrough videos, by the way. I know some people just like to watch me play the game in my way and sort of explain the storyline as I'm experiencing it. I think the main quest was interesting, to say the least, so far. More power armor here then. T51 power armor, that's quite decent. Needs to be level 30 to actually wear it though, so I could whip this on right now if I wanted to.
Fire breather. Applicant detected. Kit ticket issued. Please collect your gear.
Fire breather kit ticket added. Okay.
Final examination instructions will be issued with applicant equipment. Examination briefing. Holotape issued.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you want this outfit and this creepy skull mask to go with it, check out my video guide in the description. I've made loads of rare video guide videos recently, but this is going to protect us from gas in the mine.
Force is authorized against infected personnel. Bleeding on equipment is not encouraged.
Now, I just quickly want to enter this because I want to claim it as my own. Because I've not actually got power armor yet on this character, so you might as well grab it. Now, the only issue is that it's going to make me less stealthy.
Please proceed to examination.
And it's also going to mean that I'm not as... The Fire Breather's helmet prevents damage and disease from airborne hazards, but it gives you -2 perception. So it can actually be better to wear power armor if you're doing this quest. Right, now let's listen to the holotape, which is going to give me the final exam briefing. Make sure you listen to this, by the way, otherwise it won't actually work.
Welcome, recruit, to your final exam. I'm Hank Madigan, Fire Breather Lieutenant.
Encouraged.
Exam simple. Reach the bottom of the mine, hit the emergency beacon down there, and come back up. All you gotta do is survive a little slice of living hell and all the scorch that call it home. And I get this is extreme, but we need to know if you can hack it before you got half a dozen other people counting on you. But you're not going in empty-handed. Along with your suit, you've been issued a modified 10mm. We figured out the Scorched aren't big fans of depleted ultrasite. Took a field trip to AMS HQ to figure out how to make the stuff, but it's the most effective tool we found for putting them down. So time to prove you can put it to good use. Suit up, strap in, and move out, recruit.
It looks like there's something at the top there. I'm just trying to figure out how to get up there. Look, there's definitely some ammo there. I just can't jump on there for some reason. There is a Marsupial Mutation which will allow you to jump up there, but you know, obviously it takes a lot of effort to get that, so if you don't have it, you can't get up apparently. Okay, so what I'm going to do is whip on the power armor here. He's also apparently given me a pistol, which you'll get the schematics for later. Anti-Scorch pistol does 25% damage against Scorch, 20% less against everything else. Level 35. That's actually a pretty damn good pistol. It's even got a recon scope there, which is goddamn useful. Oh, let me whip out my power armor quickly, and then we'll head on in.
Use of deadly force is authorized against infected personnel.
Here we go, guys. Oh, I love this mission. I actually thought it was really cool, really well done, and it works quite well with like the whole terminal reading and holotape giving no NPCs side of the game. So I actually enjoyed it, and I played it through my friends, and we still enjoyed it even though it was very hard to listen to the holotapes while we were obviously playing together. So let's have a quick loot around here. The handcuffs are a good source of screws, by the way, if you want that. There's also some whiskey, which gives you +2 strength instead of just +1, like most alcohol gives, so very good. Also, there's a perk which my melee character uses that gives him triple the effect of alcohol, so it gives him +6 strength, which is absolutely monstrous. Okay, that doesn't look healthy at all. Make sure you put on your suit before you proceed onwards down there. There's a safe that I have 0 skill to unlock, so I'm going to be unlocking that actually. Now guys, I don't know if any of you are interested in tabletop games, but I'm actually doing a Fallout themed tabletop game called Wasteland Warfare, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on it on my other channel as soon as probably the new year. So if you guys are interested in that, or even just checking out what it's like, then definitely check out that channel linked below in the related guide section. So here's the terminal. This is going to allow me to unlock the gate. Warning, do not enter. This facility has been sealed permanently. Hostile specimens contained. Right, let's go ahead and open the door then. You can see all of these people were probably trying to get out even. That's so sad. All turned to Scorch. If you actually notice, the grayer ones are people who have like failed to turn to a Scorch and just sort of stuck in that freeze frame there. I think this pistol actually is doing plus 25% damage. I absolutely love the short lever action rifle. It does 91 damage. This pistol though, it's a bolt action pistol, 12 rounds, does 20 damage plus 25% against Scorch. So it's not doing as much damage, but with the sneak attacks combined, we should be doing a decent amount of damage to these Scorch, enough to warrant using this pistol. You can also get the schematics for anti-Scorch rifles as well, which is obviously, yeah, you see, oh my god, Oh, it's an automatic pistol. Oh, I should use my rifle. I didn't realize it was automatic. I'm not going to be doing any damage with that. That's a sneak attack right there. I thought that was explosive. It's not. It's just red. I'm actually glad they spawned higher level enemies into this location. I was a bit worried that the game would be too easy. And actually suppressing me, which is interesting, because usually they don't do that. Do you guys enjoy the stealthy gameplay? Because I find on my melee character, the game's just stupidly easy. Like, literally 0 skill required. Even in PvP, it's like an absolute joke. I mean, PvP is just a bit of a joke right now, because they've got some very broken legendary effects in the game. Come on, mate. Very inaccurate shooting here, ESO. I mean, sometimes my crosshair is actually directly on him, and it just misses. There we go, he's dead. Because the gun apparently just isn't that accurate sometimes. So here's another fire breather. I guess one of our comrades didn't make it. Luckily, he's not been turned to a Scorch, but he does have a submachine gun, which is nice. Ah, Scorch Slayer Journal Part 1. Well, we're going to be reading all of the journals.
Yeah, the red light is on, so it's recording. This is Maxine Ballard, squad leader of the Scorch Slayers. We're making this recording to document our descent into the Belching Betty mine for the final exam.
Well, say which exam.
Oh, right. For the fire breathers' final exam, we're supposed to head inside, find the emergency beacon, and watch out for Scorched.
Piece of cake.
I don't know. If it's so easy, why hasn't anyone else completed the exam?
Because they weren't us. We've been hunting Scorched at the farms for days. How much harder could the ones in the mines be? Grow a little backbone.
Come on, guys. Let's stick together on this. All right, shut up. Okay, Scorch Slayers. It's time to lock and load. Let's get the job done.
So there you have it. Oh, what's that? Military grade duct tape. Yeah, please. They went into the mine, and it looks like their teams just completely died. I wonder if they were the first or last people to go into this mine. It seemed like a bit of a desperate situation to send what seems to be quite an advanced, you know, like sort of area that veteran fire breathers should be dealing with to clear out the Scorched here. Seems a bit rogue for people to get sent into this area for sure. Right, so the mine is quite a bit long, so let's get going on this one. Actually, I should break down these weapons quickly because there's quite a few here. And we have a weapons workbench. I'm going to break down this pistol because, to be honest, it's not really useful to me. And we are good to start heading off again. And already see some Scorch down there. And there's another fire breather just here. Maybe he has the next part of the journal. He does.
Okay, squad leader. Tim and Andrew are both dead. Now what the hell are we supposed to do?
Shut up, Sai. She's recording. Entry 2. We've lost Timothy Wolf and Andrew Rhodes to a swarm of Scorched. And the rest of us barely made it past them alive. I'm beginning to think Melody Larkin may have underestimated the difficulty of this exam.
You're damn right she did. This is suicide. What the hell with this? I'm going back.
No, you're not. You're sticking with us.
Why? So we can get picked off one by one until we're all dead? No way, not me.
You know what, Sai? You've been acting like a coward ever since we started tackling the Scorch at the farms. And now, Tim and Andrew are dead because of you.
What the hell are you talking about?
I saw him, Max. When those Scorched pushed through the tunnels, they came at us from all sides. Tim and Andrew were holding, and they told Cy to watch the back, but he didn't. He ran away and left their rear flank wide open. That's what took them down.
Bullshit! She's lying, Max.
Oh, both of you knock it off. Sylvester, if you want to go, go, but you're going back alone, and I guarantee we didn't clear everything behind us. Even if you make it, mark my words, you'll never be part of this squad again.
Fine. To hell with both of you. I'm out of here!
You're seriously letting him go? Yeah, Rita. We're better off without him.
Man, that's a bit crappy. But I guess she's right, they are better off without him. Oh, please don't spot me. Nope, that's not good. Get a headshot, fam. I don't think so. Scorched leader, my ass. Boom! Headshot. Oh, he's got a shotgun. Please don't come close to me. How many are there of you? Just backtrack a bit. I don't want to take a shotgun to the face from one of these Scorched. There you are. Get wrecked, son. I'm going to take their shotguns for now. We can just deconstruct them later. Well, hello there. Man, there's a lot of these guys here. How am I? 90% chance to hit. Come on. I may as well just be aiming down my own scope because... LOL, who recorded that? It's so derpy. Get wrecked, son. Oh, I need to reload still. The annoying thing about this rifle is it always reloads 6 shots. Even if you fired like 4 shots, it will reload all 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you reload it early, then it's like absolutely useless. Okay, let's not pick up all the shotguns because this character's not even using shotguns, so I don't really need them. It's more just for materials that they're useful. And selling said materials is also helpful. Could have played that a lot more differently, I think. What I don't want to miss is the responder's corpse. But I will find all the journals before we leave. So don't worry about missing the story, guys. But that guy actually ran away. I'm actually quite interested to see where he went and if he escaped. I'm not gonna lie, I think it could have been quite a smart decision to realise, hey guys, we're out of our depth here. Let's literally get the fuck out of here. Oh, what? There's some uranium. Ultracite even. Ultracite is like one of the endgame materials, so pretty awesome that we just found a ore vein there. Correct. He's ranking level 22. And they've got some crappy melee weapons. And a snub-nosed pistol, which is actually a decent weapon, to be honest. Oh, I might pick that up. That's actually worth me grabbing on this character. So later on, it's going to be a gunslinger build as well. Bats is very overpowered in this game, by the way, guys, if you were wondering. Oh, hello. What's he doing? Nice to meet you too, mate. Hello! Goodbye! Is he going to come at me? Oh, he's angry now. You made him angry. I'll take your sickle. Okay, so we're back on the main line here. I'm seeing if there's any like hidden areas or anything. I don't think there is. Seems that we've reached the end of the train line, though. Look at that. Radiation for the win. Let's edge around this giant crater. It reminds me of what the Scorched beasts come out of, actually. Very interesting. Let's grab some water here, because I'm going to need that for my AP. And a carrot, you know? Getting a bit peckish. A Yao Gao roast. I think we'll save that for now. I'll have some Dandy Boy apples. Boom. Literally just pick out their silhouette, so we'll take them out. Ah, there he is. Wrecked. Boom, headshot. Yes, there's actually another fusion core in here. And they've recently patched the fact that fusion cores take so long to drain. Planned metal doors, nice. Bolt action rifle, yeah, why not? Just gonna quickly scrap the stuff I don't need here, guys. Because there's no point in me carrying it around with me. That's how you learn the attachments, by the way, if you didn't know. You just deconstruct stuff and you have a chance of learning a modification for said weapon. You see true snub-nosed barrel and a line stock unlocked just by deconstructing that weapon. So there you have it, guys. Easy. So that is the thing we're meant to be activating. We're still looking for journal entry part 3. I guess they made it here though. That's what I suspect. So before we activate this, I'm going to listen to this journal entry, because I believe as soon as we do activate it, yeah, part 3, things are going to go south.
Entry 3. Sylvester left a team some time ago. We heard screams echoing through the mines only minutes after he left. Rita and I are all that's left. Despite the odds, we've somehow made it to the beacon.
What's supposed to happen when we activate that beacon?
I don't know. I suppose we'll get Melody Larkin's next instruction about how to get out of here.
Well, there's no reason for us to stand here and wait. Push the damn thing.
Okay. I don't think they survived that. Oh, we know they didn't.
Oh my god.
They're everywhere. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but we didn't come this far just to give up.
I'm with you, Max.
If we don't make it out of here, I just want you to know it's been a real honor, Rita.
Likewise. Now let's go show those Scorched what it means to be a fire breather.
Man, let's go and show those Scorch what it means to be a fire breather. Honestly, like, I'm not too sure about the voice acting of the main leader there. Not the guy's voice acting was a lot more convincing. But there you go. I don't think they survived it. But that's a 50 caliber receiver, man. Oh yeah. Sometimes you end up with some very good voice actors with it. Wasn't sure about that one. Okay, let's activate this fucking alarm then and hope for the bloody best. We're gonna get swarmed right now, guys.
Applicant task successful. Return to surface for examination completion.
There's not that many guys here, but there's enough to hurt me quite a lot. Get back! Oh man, I was hoping I could. Oh, he's got a guitar sword. And you've got a shotgun. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm reloading still. Why are you not reloading my gun? Where's he going? Thank God that guy with the shotgun standing up there. Oh, luckily the AI can't figure out how to get over here, so we're safe. Lol. Can't believe that actually worked. Oh, hello, there's another guy in there. He's got a guitar sword. Where is he? There he is. No. I can't even see his health bar right now. Okay, he's dead. Easy experience, my friends. Okay, right. I kind of want to find the guy. I was like hoping that we'd see the dead body of the person who like fled, but I don't know if we will. Some more Radex. Ah, and a weapons workbench. Now I actually just want to jump out my suit here because can I do this? Oh no, get back in, get back in. I think I've just got a bloody disease now. Oh dear me. Oh dear. What have I caught? You have contracted sludge lung. You exited your bloody suit for a second to use this crafting bench. And now you have a disease. Damn it. Max 50 AP. Yeah, we're going to definitely heal ourselves right now with a cure disease. There we go. Alright, let's carry on heading out. There's a cursive mine here. Almost at the top. Oh, an arrow to the knee. In Rexa. Oh, I did not want to search this corpse, thank you. I think I'll turn my Pip-Boy back on. Boom. Easy headshot. That's just so... It makes the game so easy, to be honest with you. But I prefer usually not using it. I didn't realise there's actually a crafting area up here. Requires a skill of 1 to unlock. I recall there being some decent stuff in there, but currently I can't unlock it. So let's carry on, guys, and head out of this dreadful place. Ah, so this is above that massive crater we spotted earlier. Can't actually hear that beacon anymore being set off, but it seems like there's something down this way. Nope, just leads back round in a circle. I'm being set on fire. Okay, we're almost at the end now. Literally just heading back to the exit. Now we've set off our alarm, so there we go, we've done it. That was good, I enjoyed that. Nice little fun quest with no other players interrupting, because I think it's all separately instanced, so very good. Get me out of this place. Now we can go back and report. Maybe we should shut this door. Nah, I think it'll be fine. The Scorched are already everywhere. I don't think it'll make a difference either. Level 39, almost level 40 on this character. This is a sniper build, by the way, if you guys didn't know already. So it's capable of doing some 2000 damage with sneak attacks and the best weapons in the game. It's disgusting. Very much disgusting. Okay, let's go and report back. Oh, there's... Really? Are you kidding me? There's another one here? I'm just going to take the fusion core and armor here and... Let's see if... It's just a duplicate, isn't it? Wow, are you kidding? That's so good. So the only thing we're missing now is the leg. I mean, the arm. We have a full set of T-51. It's crazy.
All examinations complete. Congratulations. Issuing orientation holotape. Please proceed to Charleston Fire Department. Transport Company. Registration.
Fire breathers added checkpoint. Okay. Nice. Okay, guys. Let's head back, and then I want to read some of the lore surrounding this location because it's actually quite cool. Fire breathers. I'll just fast travel. I thought that was a Scorch, but it was not. I had previously seen Mothman around here. If you guys want a guide on how to find him, I've made... Oh, no, I didn't want to stop track. Great. Right, so now we've got to register as a fire breather. Now we've returned to the fire breather fire station. Survival supplies and assistance. These were quite literally like the final... Oh, where have you got to go? I've got to go upstairs. Yeah, these were like the final, you know, almost like Marines of the
Please proceed
responders.
to Captain's
But
office
look how that
for
turned out.
final registration.
Anything in this ammo box? No, it's not working. Okay, great. This is sometimes locked, and sometimes you'll find power armor there, by the way. So it's worth checking out if you're close by. Hello. Oh, great. Here we go. Reload every bullet. Please, leave me alone.
Situation normal. Law and order has been restored.
Ah, the
You
vendor box.
need
Mac.
supplies.
Do you have
I
any good
am
notes?
programmed to trade. Match made in heaven.
Not really. Not really. Nothing I need, actually. Do you have any good... How annoying. Right, let's head on into the office then. Here's the terminal. There's also some farmhand clothes, which we don't need, obviously. Fire Breather's Master Terminal. Register as the new Fire Breather. So we've been granted basic user clearance, schematic archive unlocked, so we can craft the unique Scorched pistol now. So look, there's a schematic archive here. Anti-Scorch mods for the standard issue, which is the pistol. Scorched Killer's receiver for the pistol, obviously. And as you progress through, we can also get the shotgun, the rifle attachments as well. The rifle one probably being the best, I would say. Message archive. Here we go. Let's have a read about... God, I'm going to have to turn that radio off. I literally cannot find the radio. Oh, it's right... Oh my god, it's right next to the bloody... Okay, now it's off. Message archive. So I believe this starts off at the bottom and then goes to the top. So let's start off at Big Bend off the limits. As many of you have heard by now, we've traced the influx of Scorch to a single source, Big Bend Tunnel. Initial reports suggest the parties we've run across so far are only the beginning. Now we're not going to sit on our thumbs while these things make their way back into the heap, but we're not about to waste lives by rushing in without a plan. So until further notice, all of the patrols and scouting parties should stay clear of Big Bend Tunnel and the surrounding area, and no one leaves the station without a firearm. So until further notice, all of the patrols and scouting parties should stay clear of Big Bend Tunnel and the surrounding area, and no one leaves the station without a firearm. Well, I hope so in this day and age. Scouts for AMS HQ. We've got some lead on some tech that should make blowing holes in the Scorched easier, and we're looking for volunteers to go and collect. The crew will be cutting a route across the mountains to get there since Big Bend still is in the hands of the freaks. Then heading into the heart of Watonga, which has apparently gone haywire without proper adult supervision. It's true, I've already been there. Watonga's basically a city run by robots now, and all of the robots have gone absolutely crazy. For this reason, any volunteers will be outfitted with only the finest in firepower. All interested, please speak to Lieutenant Madigan. Melody. Excavator armor. Ah, okay. Check-in from Madigan's latest field trip yielded a tip on some new gear. Rumour is that the Grafen mining excavator armour, while maybe not the mining method of the future, was actually a seriously rugged hunk of machinery, smoke, fire, gas resistant, and apparently the Garans kept all the tech to make it in their very own basement. Any fire breathers that find themselves in the vicinity of Bramwell should pop into the old Graham HQ, see if they can find any old suits lying around. Melody. Now this is actually something I already made a full video on. The excavator power armor is not only really decent, but it gives you plus 100 carry weight to your character, and currently it's the most amount of carry weight you can have in the game with this one power armor set. Sets your strength to 10, but also gives you plus 100 carry weight, so it's really good. Check out my guide in the description on how to get that really easily. It's definitely worth getting because it just expands the amount of stuff you can carry. Stopping the Scorched. Attention, all fire breathers. Meeting at 1800 today in the exam room. No exceptions. We've got a plan to deal with the Scorched. You want to save Appalachia, you make sure that your cheeks are in a seat by 6 PM. Okay, so they had a plan. Range temporarily closed. Heads up gang, firing range is closed until further notice while the explosives for the tunnel job are on site. I'll send out a message once it's cleared out for us again. Until then, you're going to have to find a healthier way to express your anger. Haha, muster point the rusty pick. Alright, ladies and gents, word has come down from on high that we've got exactly no more time to wait for Madigan to show, so we're going to have to do this without him. We move on Big Ben tomorrow. Muster point is the rusty pick. You're going to be in gear and ready to move by 7. Sleep well tonight because tomorrow we're saving Appalachia. And I guess it wasn't saved, but we know that the Responders fire team went to Big Ben to tackle all of the Scorched pretty much on their own. So I guess now we need to listen to the priority message and see exactly what happened at Big Ben. Maybe we'll have to go there for ourselves to find out, but...
There are 800,000 outstanding support calls. There is one priority call. Accessing.
Maria, Melody, whoever's down there, it's Madigan checking in. At long last. I'm up here just outside the top of the world and I found something I think could be game-changing. Don't ask me where I got it. I just need you to send backup up here quick. The best guns you can spare. Call me back at this frequency as soon as you can. Madigan out.
Quest completed. Into the fire. So it looks like Madigan found something at the top of the world, which I guess is where you should go now. But obviously all of the fire breathers went over to Big Ben to try and deal with the Scorch on their own and without him. And no one's ever responded to this. So now Quest started the missing link, obviously. Discover what happened to Madigan and continue his vital mission to fight the Scorched. Wow, it looks like they just missed each other. God, that's so frustrating. Alright guys, I'm going to end this episode here. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough of Fallout 76. I believe it actually makes it sound more interesting and exciting when you've actually got someone who can be bothered to read through all of the quest dialogue and all the information and just piece it together in a tangible way that actually says, hey look, the developers put a lot of work into this game and there actually is a good story there, but you really have to sort of dig for it and care about it and want to be interested and invested in the story to discover it. And I think a lot of people have sort of played this game and think, okay, well there's no NPCs. It's very hard to get into the story. It's just not compelling enough in my opinion. So I totally understand why people have just skipped over it and just ran through the main quest and not really appreciated all the details and the story of it. But it's kind of like a Fallout game. You just have to look under all the rocks and try and figure out a detective trail to find the story. There was actually a funny meme where it was like, Fallout 3, find your dad. Fallout 4, find your son. Fallout 76, find the story. And the meme is very true, sadly. And I think that's why a lot of people aren't enjoying this game, because it's just so different to what they've done before. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can get early access to the next episode and so on Patreon. and I'll also be posting other things there. I'm also doing another playthrough of the Elder Scrolls 6 the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Dragonborn DLC. We've also got a whole mod list for Fallout 4 and an updated EMB for Skyrim as well. So if you guys are interested in that, check out my mod list on my website. I'll link everything below in the description, all my other related guides. The next place to hit is the top of the world, located just here. The top of the world, and the view is going to be very good. So let's go there next episode. Goodbye.